So just got off a call with a client, and he is at about 70% recovery after working with us for about the last 9 weeks. And the reason that he saw these results is because he is putting in the work. Whenever I got on a phone call with him, I knew he was going to recover fast because all of his questions were about getting to the root of his symptoms. I went and looked at his intake form. He submitted this to us about 9 weeks ago when he first signed up. We really like to capture exactly what people are going through, so that way whenever they do see results, they're able to make that contrast. So he said that feelings of unreality, so depersonalization, feeling detached from your body, derealization, feeling detached from the material world. I'm definitely known for those symptoms, although we help with probably over 100 different symptoms that people are experiencing, was at an 8 out of 10, with 10 being the max intensity. Obsession with existence was at a 10 out of 10, so obsession over consciousness, nature of reality, the afterlife, things like that. I went through that. My clients go through that all the time. He said that was a 10 out of 10. Emotional numbness was a 5 out of 10. Fear of exposure to sensory triggers was an 8 out of 10. Choking sensations, this feeling like you're got a lump in your throat, like you're choking, was 8 out of 10. Visual disturbances, so light sensitivity, visual sensory overload, blurred vision, double vision, all that stuff. Static dots sometimes can show up, was a 7 out of 10. And then people go to the optometrist and they're like, there's nothing wrong with your eyes. But that happens when your body is in fight or flight response. Your pupils dilate, lets in more of your surroundings. It creates a lot of visual disturbances. Anyway, shivering in hands, 9 out of 10. Twinges, or twitches rather, in his muscles was 10 out of 10. Depression was 7 out of 10. And feeling like he's not present was an 8 out of 10. He put on his intake form, whenever I'm looking at other people, even my brother, they seem like they're fake and they're not really there and present. He had tried antidepressants, he tried anti-anxiety meds, he tried acceptance, he tried distraction, and none of that stuff worked. So why is he seeing these results? We just spent probably 20 minutes just celebrating how he's able to enjoy his girlfriend and he's able to enjoy his friends and his life within 9 weeks. Well, it's because we're actually doing things to get to the root of the symptoms. Whenever I work with somebody, we're doing what studies have shown is most effective, which is doing things that are specific to communicating safety to the body and nervous system. We're not doing a bunch of random positive activities. We're not trying to outthink this with acceptance or distraction techniques. We are doing what I call the 5 foundations of safety. This is self-regulation, directly releasing the tension, adrenaline, and emotion from the body. That takes a lot of time. Co-regulation, this understanding that people heal people. I build hope in people. My other coaches do as well. We validate their experience. We really hold their hand through this process. That's very important, up to 45% of recovery, according to studies. Exposure to sensory triggers, as well as getting the right neuroscience, renewing your mind to that, to detach fear and shame from the symptoms. I'm running out of time. And the last thing is lifestyle adjustment so that you listen to your body.